Good morning, folks. So this is what I'm drinking my coffee out of. But excuse my breaths. Someone commented in the last video, which was the 10,000 mile review of the Tesla Model Y. Someone commented, I missed the sarcasm, and I couldn't agree more. So I was too tied down. I need to untie the strings. Anyways, it's morning time. Last night I made hamburger helper. Look at this. This is a feast. I threw some peas, bell pepper, chopped up bell pepper. This is health and fitness at its finest. I'm gonna have it for breakfast because I'm just craving it at this point. And I'm gonna actually put it in the little pot, heat it up. Normally I just mic it, but being that I'm a health and fitness expert, I do want to heat it up without using microwaves, which it causes cancer. So because this was in my fridge, I see it as good food. But if I saw this in someone else's fridge, I'd be repulsed. Isn't that weird how that works? So we're gonna heat this sucker up. The keen viewer at this point in the video is like, okay, he's drinking coffee and he's about to eat hamburger helper at 8 in the morning. That could lead to one of the largest blowouts I've ever had. And that's kind of how I work my days. It's, if I eat this, am I going to blow? And if I'm going to blow, do I have enough time to get to a proper shitter? The answer might be no today, but you have to test these things. Like at Mike's, at Jersey Mike's, if I get it Mike's way, I have 43 minutes until it's coming out. My body can't stop it. I'm getting old. I'm gonna blow. So I found ways to manage that. So we're gonna get this stirred up here. This is not a food vlog, but this is just the beginning of the day. I'm just showing you where we're starting, and we don't know where we're gonna end. Model Y is loaded up, ready to go. Everything's in the back. Also, use this new wheel cleaner and then the tire shine from Hydrosilex. It works amazingly well. I haven't done it on the Tesla yet, but it looks really good. It's a perfect amount of shine, and then it's like a gummy, so it doesn't sling off the side of the car the second you put it on. If you use stuff like Armor All, basically the second you drive away, it's all up the side of the car. Like this stuff here just doesn't work as well. So this stuff works really good. Where is it at here? So here's the wheel cleaner I used. Fast acting wheel cleaner, works well. And then here's the tire shine I used. If you use my code Gjeebs on their website, you get 30% off your entire order. And you can keep using that over and over. So it's a really good deal. The stuff, look at that. Just works great. So again, just to make your Tesla wheels pop a little bit more, see how if you don't do that, it just gets this gray kind of dirt look. It just looks better with tire shine, and it's like a water-based material. So it's actually good for your tires, keeps them hydrated over time, and won't let, it's not gonna ruin the sidewall here. So highly recommend that product. Use the code, you'll be good to go. Performance spoiler. People have asked where I got the performance spoiler. Tyler at Dynamic Tint gave it to me as a gift because he had a client that didn't want it, and for all of you guys that went to his place using, just as a thank you, he gave it to me. I don't know where he got that. I'll ask him and see where he got it from. So I don't know if you can see it, but almost wrecked the car. Right here, see these little dots? So that is for the regen braking if the battery is not warm enough, or if it's too full. If the battery's, if you put it in a full tank of battery, the regen will not work because there's nowhere for the energy to go because the battery's already full. I've also found out that if it's too cold, the regen doesn't work. So the battery has to be up to a proper temperature to be able to fully let the regen work. So you'll notice you got to be careful sometimes when you get in the car. If you fly and then just let off expecting the car to stop like normal, sometimes it won't. So just look for those dots to see how it's working. So we got a BMW 4 Series beside me here. There's a older woman driving it, so she might not be as aggressive as an aspiring salesperson accelerating off the line, but we'll see here. We'll toy with her, and then we'll hit it. I mean, it's just, I'm not even trying. I'm going 28. It just, it's crazy. It's fun. Easy wins. Easy wins. That's without the acceleration boost, which take it to another level. I don't know. I go back and forth on the acceleration boost. If I get it, I'll let you guys know. I'll be making a video on it. As of right now, I don't know. I'm just happy with 4.7 or 4.8 to 60 consistently, because it's really fast. I was thinking to myself the other day, you know, in the previous video I mentioned possibly leaving my job and doing YouTube full time, and I was thinking, okay, well maybe what I'll do is I'll sell the M2, that way I can have more money in the bank, buy a cheaper car that I can have on the channel, and even though the M2 doesn't earn that much, it really doesn't get any views for videos and doesn't really earn, it's not paying for itself. The Tesla is. I was thinking to myself, maybe I should sell that to have more money in the bank. And then I flipped my thinking. I was like, why not, instead of playing defense with the car, why not make more videos around the M2, around the Tesla, vlogs in general? That way I can just pay for that as well and get another car. Really, I don't think I want to get another car right now. I'd rather get a house first. I'm renting my current house, so I'd like to actually buy a house and have like a 3 or 4 car garage, or maybe get a house that I can add a garage onto and like build it exactly how I want. That would be cool too. Instead of being a defensive thinker, think offensively of, okay, how can I make more money to be able to keep the M2, because it's an amazing spec. I just looked across the country. My spec is currently not, there's none for sale. There's no 2018 M2s for sale. The 2018 is the LCI model, so it has the upgraded headlights, tail lights, and the infotainment system, I think, is the iDrive 6.0, and it also has the upgraded digital gauges. So it has these little touches while still having the N55 motor. In my opinion, sounds a lot better than the S55. It has less power, but the sound and the way the car looks, the exhaust doesn't have the huge muffler hanging down behind the car. So it's just a perfect spec, and I think I'd kick myself for getting rid of it. So I don't know, just a mindset, just a thought for you guys. If you're in between some things, maybe switch your mindset. Instead of being defensive about it, go on the offensive. How can you make more money? Whether that's, you know, everyone has a different situation. I'm able to bring in money through YouTube and sponsorships, and you guys might do something else. It could be, I don't know, cutting grass, plowing driveways, doing porn. I don't know. Whatever you may do, pay off to make you stay in your current situation and then elevate. Also, this weekend I'm going up to Flagstaff. I'm going to take the Tesla. It might actually snow up there. So Jamie and I are going up with a group of friends, and we're getting an Airbnb, so that should be fun. So I'll bring the Tesla, I'll do a vlog with that, and I think I'm going to do more videos like this just daily on the go. Whatever I'm doing, even if it's not that exciting, I'm just going to continue to put these videos out there. I think the comedy part is more fun than the Tesla content. Like, I think you're there more for the entertainment. Yes, I talk about things that happen to the Tesla, and you'll see here now, see how those little dots are gone? So the engine, or the engine. Yeah, the motor is fully warmed up, because I got my oil changed today in the Tesla. But, so the battery's fully warmed up, so regen braking can work at its fullest. But yeah, so look forward to another road trip video coming this weekend. It'll be interesting because it's very cold up there. The battery is way less efficient when it's cold out, but the car does have a heat pump, so it's more efficient than any other Tesla in the cold. So we'll see how that goes. I do know, driving down to Tucson, I was able to do a full round trip in the summer with about 40 miles left. So I did like a 230 mile round trip with 40 miles left, which is pretty on point. With the cooler weather in the mornings being down in the 40s and 50s, and guys, I know 40 and 50 is not that cold. It just didn't work as well. So less efficient, but we'll keep an eye on that to see how it works. Certain times during the week, I will get up at 5:30 in the morning, and then I go to the gym and work out. And I gotta say, mentally, I am so much sharper when I get up in the morning and work out. I think everyone can benefit from that. I'm not trying to be a motivational speaker right now. I'm just saying that my mental clarity and my energy is so much more balanced throughout the day. I don't know, I think if you just went on a walk for a mile or did something for 30 minutes, it helped me so much. So if you're kind of down with this pandemic and whatever, I would give it a try. Try to do it 7 days in a row. Try to work out, do something. I just feel so much better when I do that. So on to the title of the video, why I'm not getting full self-driving or FSD in my Tesla Model Y. It's pretty simple for me. Two things. One, I really enjoy, actually let's make it three things. Americans love lists. One, I like driving the car in general. I like being in control most of the time. That's that. Two, it comes with autopilot. So autopilot, and I'll do it right now. So double click, and now the car is in control. Now it does say keep your hands on the wheel, be prepared to brake at any time, which yes, I do. Sometimes I just kind of sit here like this. Just kind of sit here, it tells me to put my hand on the wheel and I just hold it and steer. And also if I'm going around like a sharper turn, I will, I'll put my hand on the wheel, just because one time it like gave out. It like just stopped and I went across 2 lanes, which is pretty dangerous. For that reason, I mean, the autopilot is great, and in traffic I can sit there, it'll stop, start traffic. So I think that's a great feature that the car comes with. The third reason, and really for me the most important reason is as to why I haven't gotten full self-driving, is because it doesn't increase the value of the car. So if let's say I get full self-driving and I sell my Model Y, that I guess we'll call it like a license. That license does not travel with the car. So if the car, I bought this, it was like $52,000, full self-driving is $10,000. So the car is not now worth $62,000, it's still worth $52,000. If I sell it, I just lose that money. I don't even get to transfer, like let's say I sell this and bought another Model Y or another Model 3, like traded it. It doesn't transfer with the car or with my Tesla account. So for that reason, I'm okay with what the car has, and I don't see enough of a value in full self-driving. Besides the fact that it's very cool. I am in the beta mode, so it will sense things on the street. Let's see if it senses this arrow. Yeah, see, it senses the arrow on the ground. There's a right turn arrow here. Let's see if it senses it. Yep, see, it senses everything on the street. So yeah, I have the beta just showing you what full self-driving can view. It shows you the stoplights. We'll see a stoplight up here. For me, the fact that it just doesn't carry over like a license, like a Microsoft license or something like that, it just makes no sense. So there's 3 stoplights here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's really cool what it does notice. And I'm also confident in the software. I do think it's safe. But for me, I'm always paying attention when I'm driving. There's also that viral video that's going around, or it's kind of been going around, but it shows the Model 3 slamming into the semi that was tipped over on the highway. I don't see how you can be mad at Tesla for that, because the driver should be fully aware of what's going on. Like, how they're like, oh, see how dangerous it is? It's like, no, there's an idiot driving that car. It's not Tesla's fault. Like, everyone wants to blame someone else and not take responsibility. And the truth is, it's the driver's fault. RAV4 was very frustrated he could not pass me. Hey, it's not my problem. Blame it on Elon. The Diamondback Stadium right there. But yeah, it's pretty simple for me. I mean, the main thing is the fact that it just doesn't transfer over, and I'm happy that I'm happy with the autopilot and it comes with. Even the cruise control, the adaptive cruise control is so nice. I mean, I just kind of point and shoot, let the car take care of it. Now, a lot of cars do have adaptive cruise control, and I just think after having it in the car, I think that is a feature I'd have to get moving forward on any car. It's just really nice, regardless if you have a Tesla or not. It's just really good technology. I had a Camry that had it. I had a rental car when I was in Tahoe recently. Didn't work quite as well. The follow distance was way further back as compared to like the ultrasonic sensors that the Tesla has. It's way more advanced, but at least it had it. So you can't really see it, but you're just gonna have to trust me. Behind me is a very rare Honda Civic Si. Only 1,000 were made for the US. It's a Mugen Si. Comes with a special aerodynamic body kit, upgraded exhaust, tires, lighter forged wheels, and a suspension, and then obviously some badging. I've thought about getting one of those as like a project car to build up, just like get it back to like a perfect spec. It is a beautiful car. I had an 8th gen SI, which is what that's based off of. It's such a good motor. It's very responsive. It's high revving. So like if you have a bunch of people in the car, it's not very quick. It is, oh, that's like one of my favorite cars. I'm not like someone that's into high-end exotics. I like seeing them. I like learning about them, but cars like that, like the special edition Japanese cars they're just my favorite. The way they drive, the simplicity of them, and the functionality is, to me, more exciting than a car that costs, you know, $1 million. So I'm, in that sense, I'm like the opposite of the Stradman, but I love watching the Stradman's videos because it's fun to watch him excel and grow. Those are the type of cars that, like, if I had a garage full of cars, I mean, it would have a lot that were like that Civic.